South China Morning Post, 15th of February 2023, watch out for China espionage as Canada restricts funding for critical research. The Canadian government of Justin Trudeau will no longer support initiatives linked to academic institutions, research centres, or facilities associated with the foreign military, national defence, or state security organizations. According to a government statement, Tuesday's move aims to close the loop on allegedly critical research areas that could endanger Canadian national security. Since 2005, 50 Canadian universities have had significant research collaborations with experts connected to the Chinese military, according to a recent article in the Globe and Mail. According to the publication, the initiatives with the China's National University of Defense Technology covered subjects including quantum cryptography, photonics, and space science. According to the government, this new move is one of many critical efforts the Government of Canada is taking to defend our country, our institutions, and our intellectual property. Rules for due diligence and security concerns in the research were also introduced. Canadian authorities detained a former researcher for the Hydro-Quebec electrical business in November on suspicion of spying for China, marking a first for the country. Recent years have seen a severe deterioration in relations between China and Canada, particularly after Meng Wanzhou, the chief financial officer of Huawei, was detained by Canada at the behest of America in 2018. China used hostage diplomacy with the Michaels. In retaliation, China imprisoned 2 Canadians for almost 3 years before releasing them when Meng made a deal with U.S. law enforcement that permitted her to return to China. Canada has recently acted more firmly against China, mirroring the actions of several of its friends, including the U.S. The nation announced regulations around the end of last year that made it more difficult for foreign state-owned enterprises to pursue takeovers or engage in the mining sector, specifically targeting several Chinese companies. The declaration on Tuesday came 3 days after a U.S. plane acting on Trudeau's instruction shot down an unexplained object in Canada's far north. Since the beginning of the previous week, 4 aerial objects have been shot down in North American airspace, the first of which was a giant balloon that U.S. officials have said was a Chinese spy device. The Biden administration believes the other mysterious objects were used for business, not espionage.